Okay, is everybody here?
I
Maybe.
am here.
Okay. Who wants the recap? Wow,
I'll be honest, I only remember half of what happened last time. Though I had reasons for forgetting things, unfortunately.
it's fair. I know that Fable was having a revelation. It seems he was sitting at the table working through some stuff.
Yep. Uh, Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Last time on Liestar, I guess, instead.
Last time on Liestar Z.
There you go. Uh,
Yeah.
Ramon went to help orphans.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Dahlia and Anton were depressed as hell because Chuck things.
Yes.
Although I believe that was after Anton went to go beat the ever living shit out of a motherfucker.
Hey, no,
With
there were no witnesses. Kyler was outside.
yeah, with yeah, no, with the help of a friend who watched the traffic go by and did nothing else
And some
because
kids who
they
kept
didn't,
intercepting
nothing
people.
else happened. They just went inside. They had, they probably talked to the guy or something. I don't know, man. Uh, Fable sat at the bar and contemplated.
His
I
revelation.
don't remember what Finn did, to be completely honest with you. Was Finn there last session?
Finn, Finn came out of the gray zone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember them being there. I thought they were in the gray box
They
for a
came out of
while.
the gray box,
They
and
came out of the gray
now they're
box,
back in the gray box.
and now they're back in the gray box. But I swear, did they do something in between going in and out of the gray box aside from talk about Colts with Fable for a minute?
Not
Uh,
really, I don't think.
they they tried to talk with something with the entity that they within the gray
Yeah,
box.
they
Yeah.
did that for a while. I
And
do recall that,
and the
but
entity in the gray box was like, I don't want to talk to you. You're scary. You're mean. You don't
you
like
don't
me.
like me. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah. Meanwhile, Traman went to go help orphans, overthrow the bourgeoisie. Let me rephrase that. Train to overthrow the bourgeoisie.
Damn right.
Uh,
Someone's got to do it.
yeah. And Star went to go find ghosts and almost died.
Yep. You lived though.
Yeah, the first try.
I feel like ghost hunting is inherently a group activity. Um,
Well, see, it's not ghost hunting, it's ghost friendshipping. So,
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what some of those shows call it too. And trust me, it's the same thing.
Just be careful what
yeah.
kind of ghost you try and befriend.
Well, this one's a child.
Kind of.
Maybe.
Sort of.
Who knows? Meanwhile, I'm currently trying to. That would have probably been helpful. No, son of a bitch.
What would have been helpful?
Oh, protection from evil and good. I'm just looking through my spell list.
Yeah. Yeah, that might have done it.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, see, I know this is the wrong way to calculate this, but I'm currently just trying to increase my max HP by a little bit, which is, I believe, what aid does. As unfortunately, I'm not thinking about how can I, beat up the ghost. It's how can I guarantee the ghost can't insta-give me?
it's true.
It's all I need. Today I learned that aid is not a concentration spell. That is not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I could just give people aid. without the S this time.
Funny you should say that considering what I'm looking at right now.
I'm a little bit afraid of what you're looking at right now, but
Don't worry about it. I may have bought a book for Christmas.
I
That
see.
book has a lot of things in it.
I see. You got the real life version of Martin Kaiman's. What the fuck was that one?
Home of Hose.
There you go. Thank you.
There's this
Alright,
Still
thing
on
in
my
this
notes
book
here.
called a bone titan. I'm sure that won't come in handy at all. That's never gonna come
Oh
into play.
no. In the bone zone of all places? Shit.
I feel like the bone zone would just be like the sands of Naboria. It's just all like bone dust.
I mean, that is what it is.
Kinda, yeah.
Ooze chamber? Yeah, yeah. This book's gonna serve me well.
I didn't know locate object is just a second level spell.
It is.
Zone of Truth is. Oh, I thought that was third level.
And this is
I
where I
can.
remind you folks, it's important to know what your character can do.
Yeah, but I have like 60 spells, and as a cleric, I could rotate between them all, so remembering them all kind of hurts my brain box. Oh my
I
god.
do I do enjoy looking through my notes and just seeing like I've put like what I've described as side quests in bold. I'm
Right.
just scrolling through looking for important things and I see side quest help orphans destroy the bourgeoisie. Uh,
You sure that's not your main quest at this point? I don't mean to be rude.
new quest find terminal yellow marker. I mean yeah that's just ours. New quest do not get caught by the time police. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, the time police is generally something you should avoid.
Yep.
oh a quest of recruiting warlocks, clerics, or paladins of Tenterni. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You only need 3. Like, come on.
Oh,
It's not that
there
hard.
it is.
Even I could go find like 3 right now.
And yet you haven't.
Well, that's because that's not my task.
Yeah, that's just a passive thing if we feel if for us it's just a passive thing if we find someone that just kind of fits his vibe, but and I mean that in like a vibe as in like you know like emotions or like feelings, not like you know what never mind. Whereas for Finn, I think it's like an actual thing that Finn has to do.
Yeah,
Which of us
I
made that deal? I forget.
did just find out I can roll 2d6 temporary hit points using enhance ability. I think that would be enough. All right, I've done enough research.
All right.
Not
Okay.
for the ghost hunting, I should clarify. I'm not quite
Oh.
there yet.
Okay. All right.
I have another task.
All right. So, I will say that was the events of a full day. Is there anything anyone wants to do at night?
Carlos is going to be sticking around his usual area. His favorite spot by the table.
Wunderbar, wunderbar. Anton ducks in and out throughout the day, tending to business.
If if Kylo is sitting there, he probably sees when Tramon returns. Uh, so y- you'll see outside the door, Tramon will just fall.
Thump.
Like you just kind of see like Tramon like almost silently scream. He kind of falls right in front of the door, like landing on his stomach, then picks himself up and just kind of walks in.
Roll me a
Why am I
d6.
getting mental images of the Black Mage from Final Fantasy IX for some reason?
It's more like, have you ever seen the memes of like of iCarly and Gibby?
Don't even know who either of those two are.
Never mind. Okay, 5.
You take 5 falling damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. How was your day?
Eventful, in a good way.
Do you know if Star has returned yet? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, hello.
How's it going? How was
Uh,
day?
pretty good. Ghost hurts.
They tend to do that, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, you wanted fought sewer ghost?
I didn't fight it. I just said hi.
Hmm. Yeah, we should probably all go together next time, just in case. It would be awkward if you died and we did not know what happened to you.
Probably. I mostly went to go confirm something, but I got an answer for that as well.
Do either of you remember when the meeting is? It's like it was in a couple days. But
Talia,
I
when's
don't
the meeting?
Dahlia kind of looks up from where she is just working to make these glasses that are certainly clean just shine. And she goes, "Are you certain that you wish to go to such a thing? It would be terribly boring for you."
Is that a trick question?
From what I understand, you're only going there to speak to this aspect of fire that has popped back up, correct?
he's family. You know, visit when he's in town.
I mean, I just have a. Yeah. I mean, that, mostly to get answers on some other things if they get answered. Otherwise, just accept that no one knows. Um,
What I don't understand is if you summoned him in the first place, why don't you summon him again and talk to him that way?
last time he ate up all your tables. He kind of needs firewood sometimes, and we don't really have the money for firewood. Well, that much firewood. Let me rephrase that. I think, what was it, like 2 minutes? That took like 2 tables? 3 tables?
If it's a matter of needing things to burn, there are plenty of scrapyards you can head to.
Do you know where they are? Because I don't know where they are.
She pulls up a map.
Beep.
Nope, that's the wrong map.
I was gonna say, oh God, it's on the other continent.
Yes, yes, it is. Okay, so she goes, as you know, Tabmock is a industrial sort of city. Or at least I should hope that you know. I would hope that you have noticed. Pick a color, any color, let's go with... I've used that one. I've used that one. I've used that one. Let's go with... Shit, I've used red already.
Use orange.
Okay.
It's the color of rust.
Wow, my freehand skills are perfect for boxes.
It's okay. It's about the equivalent of my scale for making boxes without the
Man,
funny line tool.
man, imagine living in this house, like right here on the corner. Like right here.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine living in one of the houses in those orange boxes. Your house is classified as a scrapyard. That's amazing.
Oh, they love it. They're hoarders there. It's all good.
She
Oh
points to the
God.
one further to the left and says, "This is where most of the scrap gets dumped. You'll find merchants who like to peddle such things as whatever they have salvaged, repaired, and scavenged in this section." And she points to the orange section, slightly to the right.
Oh, I see. So like, uh, so garbage dump and garbage dump, but where sell garbage. Huh.
Well, I think it's garbage dump is on the left, and then the salvagers or scrappers would be on the right.
That is correct. That section of the city sprang up around the refuse heap.
Ah. That reminds me, Dala, you know a lot about monsters and stuff, right? And like, would you know about ghosts?
I know a thing or two. Ghosts are not my area of expertise. That would happen to be Fae, but here we are.
Hmm. Well, I mean, do you know much about like, and I'll explain the type of ghost that I encountered and also how it attacks and such like.
By all means, please explain this ghost.
Okay. Ugh. So, do you know much about a ghost that, well, I mean, generally, well, actually, first of all, that's another question. You said you're not too much expertise wise. Are all ghosts kind of just like a pale white, or are there other kinds that are different colors and stuff like that?
You want high when I make this roll, because this is going to be her religion check, which is where the ghost stuff comes from. Okay. Alright. I rolled that to myself. Fantastic. That is.
Do I need to roll for my own ghost check now that I'm thinking about it?
I mean, you can make me a. Yeah, make me a religion check.
Just double checking. Not that one. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So you know there are a couple different types of ghosts. It depends. See, your knowledge is unusual. You have a very, how do I say this without giving things away? The knowledge pool that you draw from was basically lottery picked for you. So you have some things that make sense, some things that don't make sense. For example, some of the things that you know about ghosts are some of them can be physical. Their physical body, their original physical body, is usually processed down into something of an item that they can carry with them or hide, and if that's destroyed, the ghost is destroyed.
So I know about liches. Got it.
Yeah. You know, some ghosts are little more than wisps, small bits of thought that refuse to let go. Sometimes they sit there and they repeat the same action over and over and over again. You know that ghosts are very, pardon the pun, but possessive. And that some places that put out shrines for ghosts, if those shrines are disturbed, the ghosts will get angry and start causing problems.
Okay.
As for how ghosts look, you know that there's normal ghosts that when you see them can try and terrify you, drain years from your life. It's done through a look. And if fought off, they can't affect you with that for some time until your resistance to it wears off again. Others are more classified as wraiths. which are bound by a very strong emotion. They're a little bit more with it than most ghosts, and they drain life with their hands. They're usually depicted as big shrouds, like burial shrouds with glowing eyes and skeletal hands.
Mhm.
Dread wraiths are like that except stronger, strong enough to withstand sunlight.
Got it.
And then there are the types of ghosts that are just people. They look like people, they act like people. There's rarely a distinction that can really tell them apart unless you try and throw something through them, at which point they are revealed to be ethereal, they are revealed to be non corporeal, and some of these are white, some of these are blue, some of these are red, some are green. They come in different types of colors. It has to do with the nature of their death and why they're still here and what type of person they were.
All right. Well, then let me change a little bit of what I was saying. Because like the color was kind of whitish, and now I think about it, it had. How does it have the properties of two different? Because it swung at me like it was a wraith, and it drained me kind of like that. But I mean, it looked more like a banshee. I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
No, I don't.
Uh, does anyone at your meeting that it would have an answer?
There's probably an undead expert or two.
That's ideal.
I will speak plainly. I don't like the idea of you coming to this meeting.
Oh, okay.
But Anton is firm about this.
May I ask why?
I think it's none of your business, quite honestly, what we have a meeting about and what we speak about. You're adventurers, not bureaucrats. You go out, you find something, you kill it. That is what you do.
Hmm. I mean, aren't there other types of adventurers too? There's adventurers that, find things for people. There's adventurers that travel places with things for people. I can't imagine all adventurers just beat people up.
And yet, it was adventurers who got Chuck killed.
I thought it was the moon that killed Chuck.
She shakes her head. He would not have gone if not for adventurers.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you guys live here.
And
Well, I imagine he'd probably do anything to help you guys out too.
that sort of sentimentality is precisely what got him killed.
Yeah. But thank you for the answers.
And she resumes just micro cleaning this glass that is already just supremely clean.
Hmm. Hey, come on.
Yeah, yes.
So, I mean, you're more magically inclined than I am.
Hmm.
Um, Hold on a moment. I need to read something really quick. Because I'm just double checking. Is that a wizard spell as well? Yes, it is. Uh, do you know much about divination magics and stuff like that?
What kind of divination magic? What like?
Like the ones that we can use right now. Like, I think, well, I was just told it's referred to as locate object.
Uh, One moment. It is. Oof. I'm just one moment.
Tremon whipping out his book, leafing through it
I mean, I
rapidly.
technically have it open right now. I'm just Star wouldn't know this, so I have to ask it in game instead of.
Well, in this case, it's not a spell Tremon has currently
Okay,
on hand.
fair
Uh,
enough. I
but
was more so asking if Tremon knew about it.
oh well, Tremon would absolutely know about locate object
Okay,
as a spell.
yeah. Um, so I know that it's supposed to. This is also technically an out of character question, but I'm asking this as an in character question. Uh, I know that you're supposed to use it to sense like specific objects and stuff like that, but what if you specify an object that happens to be two objects? Like if
No,
there's two of them at the same time, does it just sense the one of them, or does it just sense the closest one? Or
hmm.
does it have to be the specific object?
Uh, from what I am led to believe, it would be that the object itself is if the one that you know and the one you are looking for in specific would be the one prepared to be shown to you by the spell of locate object.
Okay. Because I was just thinking if you technically had an exact replica of the object that is basically the exact same as the object, if it would
Then if
accidentally detect that one instead.
I don't think so. No,
Okay. Thank you.
I don't. I mean, I have not used the spell, but I do not believe that. But from what I know of the spell, it is literally looking, locating an object you know or that
Hmm.
is familiar to you. So if you were to describe it, unless you describe it as the counterfeit version of, then it would likely only
Ah.
show you the. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Unless the object you first describe was already a counterfeit, in which case you would
Ah.
find the
So it would be
counterfeit.
the one that you are most familiar with, then, that you are thinking of.
The one you are thinking of when you cast the spell, yes.
Yeah.
So
So
if you are
then,
thinking of the original of the first one that you found, so let's
which,
say for example you
regardless of
have
whether it was counterfeit or not, it would be that one.
yes,
Okay. Interesting.
at least from what I know,
Yeah.
you
I
have
don't
one
have
glass
much,
or
how to put this, field knowledge of using these spells, and most of them are just things that I have been, I guess, bestowed. Best way for me to put it. So I figured I'd ask an expert.
it is comforting you come to me, but I am no expert yet. I still have lots of learning to do. I can teach children, but that is because it takes it is teaching a child.
Just because I mean, that requires, even if it's teaching just a child, a lot of, known knowledge, which implies that you've done a lot of studying for it. So I can't imagine it's not worth anything.
Oh, I've studied. Oh, most of the spells I have studied them for many years. But the ones I
Yeah.
do not have, I have not.
Whereas I haven't really had that, I guess, time to digest that.
But I have cast spells such as sleep, uh,
Yeah, I
magic
remember that one.
missile, healing word, prestidigitation. I have casted those thousands of times.
Okay. Also, did you want to go to a scrapyard with me tomorrow? I'll offer
Absolutely,
that to you
yes.
as well, Kylor, if you're interested. We killed him.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, he's rolled. He dropped off roll 20. Oh, he's back.
My headset went out. I had to restart it.
Oh, okay.
So if I was asked anything in the last 5, 10 seconds, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I asked it. Okay, Star just asked if you wanted to go to a scrapyard tomorrow.
Why?
Because I did if you remember earlier, I did that thing for Anton where I turned scrap metal into mithril. So I was gonna see if I could go just find some regular old metal there, and maybe some interesting things in the shops there.
You see him considering. It would probably be best if I don't go near the scrapyard, considering earlier I was with Anton when he decided to renegotiate with someone that tried to rip off one of his workers.
Oh, I'm going to the public one, not to one of the blacksmiths that you guys went to. Essentially,
He's
I'm going to
still
a
thinking
garbage
about
heap.
it. Fine.
I mean, I can also instead decide we can go to the ghosts instead tomorrow. That would also work.
You'll have to do that without me.
Okay. Not good with ghosts?
Unless you're willing to pay to have my weapon silvered, no.
Mm. I mean, I can temporarily make it magical if that would help.
It would, but I am not one who messes with the spirits unless I have a good reason to.
That's reasonable. Okay, scrapyard it is.
Well, I believe it is time to turn in for the night. Good night.
Good night.
Tremont
Also,
actually uses the stairs this time.
yeah, that's a first. What about you, Kyler? Headed to bed?
Sorry, but then my phone started going off across the room.
That's fair.
Not
Come on.
yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He was eyeing the woman that was having that conversation with one of his companions earlier.
That'd be Dahlia at the bar. It's one of Chuck's other, I don't know what to refer to them as. I guess wives slash husbands.
Kelly doesn't say anything, but his eyes kind of narrow, and he gets up from his chair. Actually, I think I will turn in for the night. Good night.
Good night.
And he heads up to his room.
Well, hmm, what do I do tonight? How many spell slots do I have, and what can I do with them? Anything funny? Sam, I have a question.
What's up?
Does it have to be a vial of water, or can it be the equivalent of a vial of water for ceremony?
Uh, I will say you can make ceremonial wine and the like, so as long as it's the equivalent.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, it's
So you
not
guys said,
perfect, but
huh?
sorry, I'm working on a thing for you guys.
Afraid. Uh, hey Dahlia, do you have like containers that I could just buy?
What type of containers?
For water. I have a lot of free time at night, and I figured I could use it to make holy water and stuff, because I figured that'll be helpful.
I can sell you some vials or bottles the like.
Yeah, do you actually, I guess I should ask this. Would you guys be willing to buy holy water? Or do you guys have plenty of it in stock?
We have plenty of it.
Okay. Then I just how much is it? Oh my God. Oh, what the hell is this? Ah, son of a bitch. You are correct. Um, yeah, it's a 1-to-1. Nah.
She is
Sorry.
willing to sell you vials and glass bottles, essentially at the cost listed in the player's handbook.
Gotcha. Hmm. Well, all right. I had an idea, but I just realized it probably won't work. But thank you. I'm gonna turn in for the night.
She nods stiffly, still kind of eyeing you guys.
Star just comes upstairs. Is like, now what the fuck do I do? Table.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking up the
Yeah, no,
ceremony
you're
spell
right. I
because
completely forgot about that part.
I was afraid you were just gonna start marrying people together, and because I mean it'd be funny, but I mean,
You know, I could. If I had the money for it.
If I was a rich girl. That was that
I
guy. Where's the other fucker?
Star just out of boredom on the second floor. Uh, is going to try locate object on for the amulet and expecting no results.
Okay. I'm gonna pick someone at random. Tremont.
mm,
Make me a wisdom save and double whatever your modifier is.
oh boy, okay. So it essentially just be I'll click this and then you just add 5 because yeah.
If that's your modifier. Oh, wonderful.
um,
Well, then.
This worked out better than I could have expected. Yeah, you don't get anything back.
yeah, I figured not.
Kind of feels like a waste for a 20 to go to a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I cannot find the fucking file for the fucking thing. Where did it go? That's definitely not it. So one of the maps I was going to use has fucking broken, so I'm trying to fix it because it was relevant to what I was gonna do today. Image.
Star will just be casually practicing for not too long. Okay, because it only lasts a minute. And how many spell slots do I have for that? Okay. Star will just be sitting in the lobby, effectively staring down at the partially towards the stairs, partially towards where everybody else is,
Image.
as they wait.
There's the chuckle fuck. I'm really mad that my map broke.
Yep, roll 20 can be that way sometimes.
I have that guy. I don't have the other guy. Nope.
Damn.
It just
There
crashed.
goes. Yeah, I was gonna say because I said damn because I saw you fucking disappear and it
Fucking
was like damn.
goodbye.
Just dead.
Okay. Oh, let's do this. Do this. Do this. There we go. Upload. The download. Rename. There we go. Now, where did the other guy go? My dude. Where have you gone to? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Fuck it. Y'all have a restful night. None of you get sucked into the fucking dream palace with the bad guy.
Thank God. That'd really suck if I got sucked into the dream palace. Just sit in the because everyone would just be like, "Oh, Star must have wandered off," and it's like, no, no, Star's gone.
Hey, did you almost get sucked into Dream Palace?
Oh my god.
Oh, must have been the wind.
I don't want to go to Nyalotha, thank you.
Oh man. Well,
I'm just imagining like us ending up in one of the party members like as you said like inside their dream palace, and I'm trying to think of whose mind would be the most terrifying to be stuck in. I feel like stars would be like eldritch horrors beyond our comprehension, so it'd be like no biggie, you know. I don't get
It
it.
no, no, no. It would be fine. It would be beyond your maybe the players or like the characters' comprehensions, but you'd get it. It'd be
yeah,
fine. Nothing would go wrong.
I feel like the inside of Kylor's mind would be like so far I'm just imagining like what's the D&D adventure where it's like you wake up in like in like when you're captured by dark elves or something. It's the one we played with Garrett. I forget.
escape to the
The one,
abyss. Out of the
No,
abyss or something like that.
Out of the Abyss, I think it was.
might have been that.
Feathers is trying to survive, like, he's stuck with you idiots for now.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Fable's mind would be terrifying, but in like a Willy Wonka kind of way, I think.
you'd meet Mickey Mouse at least 3 times. None of them would be productive. All of
I,
them would be scared.
I feel and the inside of Finn's mind, I also just feel like would just be like an introductory course, or like you're back in school where you have to like learn engineering,
I have
but
recovered
very
the
like
files. So it's up to you guys.
you
Do
know
you guys want the night to pass uneventfully, or do you want to end up somewhere?
I mean
Well, I'm being given a choice.
Yes. It's because your connection was fucked. It has been fixed.
What do you mean by
Probably
that?
stay.
Stay? Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious
You
now.
don't sleep. You wouldn't show up there. Clearly.
I know. That's kind of my problem. Because regardless of what I would want, be interesting if I just physically manifested though inside of somebody's dream palace. I'd be like, damn, I die in the game, I die in real life. Shit,
It's
let's go.
true.
well, if no one else wants to go to the Dream Palace,
I mean, I want to, but I don't sleep, so.
Tremont would go.
Oh
But
no!
but but if not everyone else is going, then it's something that can wait, I suppose.
Okay,
Just because I don't want to, you know, yeah.
it's fine.
Star desires the dream palace. Star cannot dream. Therefore, shame. Yeah, I guess there's your answer, buddy. I wouldn't have a dream palace. It would just be a white, empty canvas, and you'd have to figure out what the fuck is supposed to be here.
I feel like Tremont's Dream Palace would start off nice until you like open the wrong door, and then it's just like, oh no.
I like to be the astral plane.
Yeah, just endless pearly white clouds everywhere.
Ooh, that was a good one.
What was?
It sounded like just like a good kind of pop, like it was like opening a bottle or like a drink thing, and it was a good noise. I'm sorry.
Okay. You wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
God, I hope
Oh
not.
no.
I wake up covered in baby oil. What's going on?
I was gonna say, shit, I gotta go find baby oil.
Why are there so many underage people in my room? I need to leave.
Okay. Nothing seems to have gone terribly wrong. Upstairs, at least. Uh, Downstairs, there is a little tiny bit of a ruckus. Just slightly raised voices.
Oh,
It
mom and
hasn't
dad
been
are
going
fighting
on for very
again.
long, Star. This seems to have just started.
With my passive perception, could I have heard anything at all, or do I have to make an active perception?
Your passive perception is why you can hear it. Because they're not
Gotcha.
shouting, but Delia has raised her voice a little bit. With your passive perception, you are able to get uh, mostly that she has stressed the word outsiders.
Tyler is pretty much woken up by this because he's a light sleeper, and now he is coming out of his room and is has a brow ridge raised as he makes his way over to the stairway.
So you're all going to stay at the top of the stairs and eavesdrop shamelessly?
Well, he is pretty much moving quietly. He doesn't make footsteps, and you can't hear a snake's tail slithering across the floor upstairs when you're downstairs in an argument. Not easily, at least.
Shameless eavesdropping it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
it feels awkward to go downstairs while they're fighting. It's like
Sorry,
mom and
you
dad are.
you come across the two essentially children just kind of just like at the edge, just like.
Oh my God.
Standing at the banister, peering down. It's a
At
domestic
mom and dad
dispute.
fighting again.
Okay. Uh, so the upshot of it all is that Delia does not want Anton to take them to the meeting, to the big get together. And Anton is essentially proclaiming it's what Chuck would have done. He's staying true to Chuck's values. And Delia doesn't really like that. She kind of goes quiet after he mentions Chuck's values. And that quiet kind of lingers heavily, like it's almost palpable in the air. For
I
those
don't
of
know
you
about
for those of you with a passive perception of 15 or better, Uh, you get.
I am one shy.
Oh no!
17.
Hey! Uh,
15.
hey! Uh, Anton says, uh, I am taking them tomorrow regardless of if you are comfortable with it.
It's tomorrow. Okay, good.
For those with a 17 passive perception, you hear footsteps as Delia storms off, I guess.
Hell yeah. It's not up the stairs, is it? No, thank
When,
God.
when time goes by and nothing else seems to be shouted, Color just goes back and returns to his room silently and goes back to sleep.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
in the
boarding
morning.
his door again.
This is in the morning as a note, so
So they're already woken up.
yes.
Color just heads downstairs and puts himself at his chair as normal.
Anton is sitting with his elbows on the bar and his head in his hands, and he's just kind of rubbing at his eyes.
Color takes note, but he doesn't say anything. He's just relaxing for the most part.
Good morning. Breakfast should be ready shortly. We've got potato hash. It's got what passes for meat. And, well, in this day and age, anything that is meat is, not that easy to come by.
I'm making notes and I can't spell.
Oh no.
Just typing fast and feeling confident, looking up. Oh well, shit. Feels like I'm typing. You know when you're typing and you feel like you're typing in code because you've just fucked up so many words. You're like, I don't know what that sentence says. I gotta start the whole thing over.
Yep.
Gonna roll a personal roll really quick. It's not a 1.
There we go.
Intrusive thoughts. Are you going to do anything, or did you just come downstairs, sit next to him, and just like ignore him when he talked to you?
Oh, sorry, my headphone has been turned off. Uh, that makes more sense now. Well, I know one has answered me
Been waiting for
after.
you to respond.
Yeah, that explains it. I'll Star will just kind of like a light pat on Anton's shoulder, and just like I didn't completely mean to over here. I was kind of just upstairs on the table,
Ah,
but
you'll have to
it's
forgive Delia. She took.
loss is hard.
Yes. And the chance that he might come back is. It's difficult for some people. Adventurers tend to bring change, for better or worse.
If it's okay with you talking about it, I had a question for something that Dahlia said earlier.
Of course.
She I thought it was the moon, but she said something about adventurers doing it. Killing Chuck.
Ah, Dahlia is, she. Well, what can I say? All of us were in love with him after what he did for us, even if it was only a little bit. But she took it to the borders of obsession. She's normally quite stern and brisk. This hasn't changed in 30 years. But she worshipped him. Less like a wife might worship a husband and more like a disciple might worship a god. She always took it personally that she didn't that that Chuck didn't grant her any specific special gift, so to speak. But she still was herself. So when the adventurers convinced the aspects to go up to confront the moon, and of course Chuck, master of travels, he had to go with them to make sure that they made it, to make sure that they were safe. One more adventure. So she blames adventurers for that, even though it was his choice.
I can't exactly fault her for it.
She's just on edge. She'll. I would love to say that she will eventually warm up, but this is her we're talking about. She doesn't exactly thaw for anyone. But she does get less hostile.
It's okay. I can understand that it wasn't specifically targeting me as a person and more so, well, I guess adventurers as a group.
It's just misfortune that you are the first group of adventurers in, well, since he passed. There was a. It wasn't pretty, that first little bit after. Many adventurers tried to help, some tried to hinder, as per their moral compass. It's not for us to judge them or hate them. We are simply chucks. We are a establishment for any adventurer to seek shelter in. Neutral ground. But not many of them survived past the decade.
I don't see why you can't hate specific people.
Oh,
Some people aren't great people, and they hurt the people around them.
the only people I hate are the ones who bring untoward trouble after being warned not to do so into the area I'm supposed to protect. And he gestures to the bar.
Hmm.
As long as two adventurer groups aren't fighting, I don't feel it's my place to judge. Chuck served necromancer and diviner and cleric of Baal or Amaterasu alike.
I know of Ball, but who is Amaterasu? What is this? Sorry, curiosity.
She's another goddess, commonly found in Karatura
Hmm.
and other places, I'm I'm an apothecary. I don't know much about the gods. But if there is a
Hmm.
chance that Chuck can come back, well, then I'm gonna grasp it with both hands, regardless of what she thinks.
Well, I mean, spite is a powerful motivator.
It's true.
To be honest, most of the negative that I'm getting from Dolly, I kind of just really want to make it succeed now rather than anything specific against her, to be honest.
You know, I like that. That's a. And he waggles a finger at Star, not in like a boo on you, but like a pointing up and down, like you keep talking, sort of way. And he goes,
Well, I mean, the less people like me, the more I want to find a way to, I guess, make it up to them, to make them happy, so that that way they don't have to dislike me, I guess, is the best way for me to put it.
"That's fair. I will
'Cause
say this: if you do manage to get Chuck back, she may not love you, but she'll.
oh, I'd never wanted anything that much. I just wanted to, I don't know. I guess it's more so a method of proving myself to even just myself. Because I haven't really been out here doing too much for, well, anyone really, because I just kind of, this is my first time even being really out with people. So,
Lad or
I don't know.
lass, you made enough mithril for me to change a very important piece of my kiln.
Mhm.
So you're
And I'm
in
happy
one
to help
place.
people with things that they need, but I haven't, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't done enough, so I'm still looking for things to help with.
Mm.
That's all.
Well, I would take today to settle whatever affairs you have left in the city.
Hmm.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to take us through the mirror to the city.
Hmm. Well, Finn and Fable have been shadow realmed again, so I think we're probably, at least I know me and Traman are heading to the scrapyard really briefly.
They've been whatted?
I don't actually know. Um, as far as I've been told, it's a gray planescape where nothing is there. Oh, Traman, you were there earlier. What does it look like?
Hmm?
The
The-
the gray place.
That's it's the gray futureless planescape that reminds me of the astral plane. We've all been there.
Actually, I haven't been there yet. Well, no. I have been there once. No, I forgot about that. That was really early on. But yeah, I'm assuming that's where they are. I'm deciding to ignore anything else by that.
Are they safe there?
As far as I can tell, something keeps putting it there because otherwise we wouldn't be safe. Although I'm scared to determine what is selectively trying to harm us.
That's very
It's-
interesting. Chucks should be safe for all adventurers within it.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. Which is why I'm scared because that means that, well, I mean, if the moon is coming back and Tinturni is back, I guess that means that possibly more gods are back. Well, maybe that means that I'm going in the opposite direction of one that doesn't want people to be happy. That makes me feel better.
Well, I will have to take you at your word for it. You are
I don't know
adventurers,
what.
you know more about what you're on about than I do. So long
I
as they're
wish.
safe and don't need to be uh rescued, then it should be fine.
Mhm. It should be fine. Because they always, most of the time, come back. I think Fable was there the longest at this point.
Always most of the time.
Well, Fable takes like several days there in a row sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot. If come on, sees Fable, it's 80% of the time he's not actually there. Um,
Ah, okay.
you've probably, well, I mean, you already know Tomon's sightseeing.
It's true.
Um,
Herman is currently turned to this speaking to someone in this location, just
Yeah.
kind of quietly.
Tremont, you
Oh,
see a gnome with really big pink pigtails.
We are discussing lepidoptery, okay?
good lord. That reminds me. I heard that you might have gone to the scrapyard yesterday. I thought you went to the blacksmith's, but I'm just double checking because I intended to go to the public one and I didn't want to
Ah,
ruffle too many feathers.
uh, yes, thank you. I had already Googled it, but thank you.
Okay, so, okay, sorry, thank you.
He goes, I went to one of the ones that are in town. So,
Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't there for that, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't double scaring them because I figure that's best left up to the people that know the place better.
it's true. But yeah, I stopped by and we had a bit of a chat about prices. That's all.
Exactly. That's why I don't know. I didn't want to make them think we were rediscussing prices again.
Oh no, it was all quite reasonable. It was.
Oh no, I trust you with all that sort of thing. I mean, if you've been running this bar for at least 25 years, I don't actually know. How long have you been here?
Hmm. Oh, I'd only just recently been married to Chuck when he left, so I didn't really get to know him all that well.
Sorry, I'm half eating as I'm doing this. Uh, so, Toman, you want to head to the scrapyard? I forget, Kylo, were you coming or did you decide to pass on that?
He gets up from where he's seated. He doesn't say anything when you guys start making your way towards the door. He just follows. He
Okay.
just pulls the hood up over his head.
Toman, are you done about Lepidoptery?
So you see, the monarch butterfly.
Toman?
She points
No,
and
no,
says,
I
"Your
no.
your friends are calling you."
I look away for a second.
She's not there with
They're
you,
gone.
Isaac.
Oh, she got away again. Can you believe? So she believes that the monarch butterfly is not a milkweed butterfly. Would you believe this? It is insane. They are same thing. Well, not same thing, but they are of same.
Let's walk
You
and
know,
talk. I'm. I don't know much about butterflies, so this is new information for me.
it is a family of a type. You see, a monarch butterfly is a milkweed butterfly, but because due to the fact that they lay eggs in milkweeds, but it is maybe it is different here. I do not know. But all I know is never mind. We are going to scrapyard. Sorry, really, really ruffles my feather. I believe is what it.
What's her? What's her argument for it not being milkweed ones?
That there are no milkweeds here, but I do not know if that is true. You know what? I am just getting more annoyed. Let us just go.
Sam, are there milkweeds here?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Herman is just grumbling under his breath as he just starts heading in, well, what he assumes is the right direction until someone stops him.
Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
Here.
Nope. So do you go to the scrapyard part, or do you go to the
Not the
Sorry,
place where
pause for a
people have
drink.
already searched through because, or sorry, let me phrase that. Not the place where people are selling the things because I don't have money.
Okay.
Yeah, we are poor.
Let me just and then just ta-da. Those are never coming off now. They are part of the map layer.
So,
Okay.
It always sucks when you forget to put something on the map layer and then you move it and you're just like, no, put it back.
what have I done?
All right. So what are you looking for? What specifically?
Metal.
Okay. So how this scrapyard works is it's essentially an enormous pile of junk that everyone, well, not everyone, but a number of people in the city who are blacksmiths or artisans of some kind, they dump stuff into. How this works is there is a 5% chance that you quote unquote accidentally find something kind of magical. So, you can search through for something specific. You can search through for something random, just anything to catch your eye. Or in the case of you, if you're just looking for scrap metal, there is slag everywhere.
Keller's not going to be focused on any of that. Like his entire time here is just going to be keeping an eye out. He's alert.
Would
Okay.
I argue that therefore it would be the help action?
In regards to other people sneaking up on you, yes.
Okay. More so a perception. Right. Um, my next question then is I guess not because mages, well, I don't know, are mages less haughty enough to be willing to go search through a scrapyard? That's the
Uh,
next question.
it depends on if it is an apprentice who has a practical in like 2 hours
Yeah, because I
and
was
they
just
need
thinking, it's
raw
like, is an
materials.
apprentice willing to come down here and cast detect magic as they're like rummaging through fucking garbage?
Yes, they are.
Huh.
This is basically so think of it like college dorm students who are trying to pay tuition.
Yep. If they get their lucky break, yeah, I get gambling. All
Yeah.
right. Uh, I guess I'll be looking for particularly um expect like I guess valuable slag. I know that's not really
Don't worry about it.
uh inherently I worry about anything you roll, just who I am as a person. Uh and who you are as a DM. But
Don't know what you're talking about. This is slander.
nothing. You totally don't inspire fear in me to an instinctual level
Oh,
at this
stop.
point when you're a DM. But no, I don't think I will be specifically looking for anything. I mean, I'll be keeping an eye out for anything technological, but I highly doubt I will find such a thing
Yes.
in a scrapyard of all places.
Yeah, there's not going to be anything technological here specifically. This is more where blacksmiths, lapidaries, the
Unless
jewelers,
someone
and
really stupid decided to throw something out.
oh, my robot doesn't work into the scrapyard.
Oh, I have this random metal thing that, my dad kept as a souvenir. Fucking useless piece of shit. I can't even melt this down into slag. Throwing it out.
No. It's fairly easy to find uh, semi-precious metals. Like there's silver seems to be uh, quite frequently found in here, as well as copper. Though the copper has been worked in a specific way that makes it a little unusual. It looks almost kind of like it's partially tarnished, but it's also coated in a layer of a waxy substance.
Would I be able to figure out what it is with just my proficiency in smithing tools?
Make me an intelligence based check with proficiency.
I guess I'll just do an intelligence saving throw because that just I don't have. I guess I can just temporarily give it proficiency. There you go. Yikes.
Yeah, you have no idea why someone would do this.
Weird. But wax is not metal, and therefore not my concern. So I guess I'll be focusing on the silver.
All right. So there are silver bands that look like they didn't quite come out right. Like there's flaws in how they're supposed to be connected to each other. They're not like perfectly round or the two bits of metal were like supposed to be melted together or soldered together. They're not quite aligned properly. For others it's just that there's a flaw in how the silver was smelted or poured into whatever mold it was in. All told, there is about 100 gold worth of silver stuff here. Between cups that have been slightly crunched in to, uh, you know, silver chains that are fine, but the links they don't like straighten properly, or there's a plethora of stuff.
New question for that logic. Is it 100 gold pieces of stuff that I am able to carry?
I will say yes,
Okay.
because it's mostly small things, and silver
Uh,
in a small thing does. Silver jewelry is not terribly
yeah.
large, is what I'm saying.
Not. Yeah. Basically, once you guys get to once everyone gets to the scrapyard, Star starts searching around really briefly and finds like a pile of essentially like shitty silver jewelry, and their eyes glitter more than usual. In fact, and just starts fucking shoveling it into their bag.
Tremon,
Uh,
you are a wizard of unusual circumstances and source. You may make me an arcane check if you want to peruse this copper that is half tarnished.
yeah. May I also? I was going to do this in the first place when Tremon was well, because it's a scrapyard. Tremon would also like to go searching through it for stuff, but Tremon would cast guidance on himself due to
Perfect.
just so. Tremon will cast guidance on himself and will also make the arcane check on this tarnished copper,
Mm-hmm.
and that's plus a d4.
Get two more. Get two more. Yes! All right. Tremon, you have heard of the esoteric magic of animancy, where people take a specifically worked type of copper and use it to bind someone's soul to a golem or just anchor it in reality as a sort of kind of like an animated suit of armor but with energy where the body would be. But it's this specific stuff, this plate, because there's the one plate that you find that's maybe half the width of your hand across, looks like it's been jaggedly broken off something about 4 inches long. Um, the reason why it is modeled like that, this was once pure copper, sealed in a specific type of wax that used honey from fey bees. And
Sorry.
yeah, the reason why it didn't work is because the sealant uses wax and honey from fey bees. There's a thematic difference. Someone was trying to substitute a certain type of tallow that would normally seal this with this wax that they had on hand. And
I'm
as
just gonna take
such,
another
Ah,
bathroom break.
yeah, and as such, it didn't work. The material used was damaged, and this is all that has been left in the scrapyard.
So these are all like failed experiments to replace to essentially replace uh, animal products with wax
Kind of.
or or tallow. Well, yeah, okay. Also, the fact that it's just like, oh, animancy, great. People are trapping souls again. Oh, people are trapping souls again.
Hey, necromancy is a type of wizardry.
Yeah, but I just don't feel too I understand reusing the body, okay? Like you bring the body back up and you use that again. That's fine. That's recycling. There's some about just repurposing the soul that just kind of is a bit icky, you know? It's just
All
I
right.
mean, unless they consent, of course, but still, it's kind of, in some cases, that's just, sentencing someone to an eternity of torment in a rotting, decaying body or a body that they don't understand. So it's, not great.
Not
Not
fantastic. No.
a, Tremon's not the biggest fan, Just being trapped anywhere for a long period of time would tends to
Is no
send him
good.
batty. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Is there anything specific you're looking for in this scrap pile?
uh, uh, Tremon isn't as interested in the scrap metal as Star is. Tremon is just looking for anything that still has any sort of. He's essentially like the mages you were talking about before. He's looking
Ah.
for anything with a type of spark of magic still in it, just because he's interested in
Okay.
in that.
Do you have detect
Or
magic?
I do not know.
Okay.
So it would be more like looking for anything other than the copper, which has already been found
You're
of
looking for
magical
vibes.
significance. Yeah, I suppose I suppose I am. Yeah,
Okay. Make
I
me
also heard
I'm
something
trying.
about a 5% chance of finding something neat.
yeah, make me an arcana check.
Okay. Still got guidance. Ah, damn. No, that's bad.
Okay. Okay. Now roll me a D100, please.
Mm,
Before you do though, high or
mm.
low?
Ooh.
Uh,
Okay, Talal saying hi, but that means that I should go low. But that means that if I go low, I should have gone high. So
Remember,
high, yeah.
Talal does tend to get whatever it is you want before you can.
can I roll a d100?
You can if you want.
Yes, but here's the thing, right? Okay, Talal is saying hi, which means that I should go low. But if I go
Oh,
low,
54,
oh
exactly
wow.
middle. All right, cool. Yeah, no,
Which
see, here's the deal is, remember, the way it works is that it's the exact opposite. Which means if you want high and you're scared because you might think low, that means obviously it's going to be the middle. I rolled it for fun, but now you get to roll yours. What do you get?
I'm gonna go high. Yeah.
No dice,
Well, I mean,
unfortunately.
that's fine. Tremon it's kind of wanted to come here just because Scrapyard interesting. Also, if also Scrapyard seems like the type of place you could get into a fight pretty easily.
Okay. Sure.
Well, I don't.
I
Well,
think more so like worry that I would accidentally kill, or, I mean, get into a fight with somebody.
mm. It's like if any of us found something, then like as you said, some magical grad student is gonna roll up and try and beat us up for it. We're gonna have to fight back.
Speaking of,
Oh
you do
no.
indeed see a magical grad student.
Oh boy.
They are also digging through this pile of scrap.
Oh, hello. Have you found anything interesting today?
They look at you. They go, "Why have you?"
No, just a lot. Just copper used for animancy.
Now I gotta make a roll to see if this chuckle fuck knows what animancy is. Roll D20. He's only that level, so I'll give him that. He goes, "Really?" He starts trundling over. Kylor, you have been watching for people. Is there any specific type of person you have been looking for?
He's pretty much keeping an eye out for anyone that is looking unusually pointed towards his comrades.
All right.
Essentially being a paranoid snake.
All right. So up until 5 minutes ago, most people were like, "Yeah, these are people digging through the scrap pile. Not a problem. We're used to it." There is now one chuckle nut in orange with a crescent moon staff, pointedly looking towards your party and making his way over.
Tyler makes a noise that only his party can hear, and it's sharp enough to get their attention.
Star is no longer single-handedly searching through garbage. Or sorry, I guess. Let me rephrase that: scrap or silver, effectively.
He goes, you found something related to what was it again that you said?
It is it is scrap copper left over from use in animancy. It is it's not very useful anymore. It looks like someone was trying to replace an ingredient and failed. Like when one tries to replace an egg with mayonnaise.
Oh, he goes, I've never heard of animancy before. Can I see it?
I don't think he did come on pick it up.
Tremont didn't pick it up. Tremont didn't see much use in this scrap copper aside from scrap copper. He understands it was used in animancy, but it's not something he likes to dabble in. So,
This guy
or
seems
even
really friendly.
I'm assuming it was kind of over by the silver that I shoveled into my bag. And
you're
so
just
I'll just be
shoveling
like,
silver into your bag, and it was like, "Who's the copper?"
and I'll just kind of be like, "Oh, it's over here.
Great.
We haven't,
Thanks.
we don't. Yeah, no problem." And I just kind of like, I point to where it is,
All right. He's gonna
give a
go.
thumbs up.
He's gonna pick it up. He doesn't really look at it that long before he tucks it into his sleeve and goes, "Well, best make sure that's not here. Thank you kindly. I should be on my way." And he turns and he starts to leave at a little bit of a fast pace.
And now is when Tremont is like, "Oh, wait a minute, this might be a bit suspicious."
Well, you see, he was trying to trap something, to do something, and was trying to get rid of the evidence that was thrown out by someone.
Well, I know he's leaving, but is there any chance to? There's probably. Well, is there any chance to insight check his behavior now that Tremont is thinking about it?
Absolutely. You may even guidance yourself as he is rapidly walking away. Okay. So, you remember that 24 that I just rolled?
Yeah.
That was a deception check on his part.
Okay.
So,
We figured that one out.
with your +2 to your insight roll, he is cursing himself under his breath. You have seen a wizard who is like, "Oh fuck, something has breached containment. I have to go get it." So
So it's really this
clearly,
guy just being like, shit. How'd this end up here? How'd this end up here?
yeah, exactly. And he is relieved that he now has this piece that he was looking for. And
I make a note of this.
he is a wizard on a mission because he has somewhere to be because something is probably on fire.
Man, with all these ghosts around, I bet that'll get some use if it was actually correct.
Sorry.
Speaking
So
of
yeah,
ghosts, are we almost done here?
I mean, I can't. Well, I mean, I could in theory overweight myself, but I mean, I do kind of want to check one more pile. Because I mean, the more stuff I can essentially set on the back burner is the less, or the more stuff I can do with it. So, I mean, I'd like to find more, but if you don't really want to be here anymore, I can go out.
Well, there's nothing else. We should return. He's also looking at that mage wandering away, looking very distressed.
They are
And he
making
looks at
tracks.
looked at Tremon, and he says, "You have a way with words with mages I've seen."
I'm very good. Yes, I feel yes. No, I agree.
He's very good at making friends with pretty much anything that has hostile intent towards anyone. It's kind of weird.
I'm pretty sure he has something to do with it, but yeah, it is well.
Oh, really? I did. I.
Keller interrupts them. He says, "No, not here."
Yeah. Yeah, just got to make a note of that, just in case in the future when Wizard grad student has to hunt us down to silence us.
Uh,
They knew too much.
on the
Or
way out,
just question.
sorry.
He has other problems at this exact moment.
Or I'm just waiting for the day he's like, wait a minute, why did that fucker in the scrapyard know what animancy was? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess on the way out, Star will just really briefly, search through some piles. Not really looking for anything neat, I suppose, if that's
Okay.
cool.
You've already made your D100 roll, so you don't find anything that is actually
Oh,
magical.
that was for that. Oh, okay.
Might as
I
well
was
just
just wanted
record
to
it.
roll one.
I was covering my bases.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Grad student Steve has a date with Destiny.
Is Destiny the foul homunculus he created?
It's possible. Let it never be said that I don't dangle quests in front of you fuckers.
I know. No, that's true. It just
You guys
I,
just love waving at them as they walk away.
I was thinking that the whole time. Like, should we follow him?
I don't know. Last time I tried to offer somebody help, they're like, "No, we're good," and they just kept walking. I was like, "All right, well, shit."
You know, there might not be time, but can Tremont have kind of like started trundling after him?
You do in fact have a familiar. So if you
Mm.
want to talk with your party, you can send your familiar after them.
I will do that. Yes, like
Okay.
out from under my hat, an owl just kind of comes out, just kind of like starts flying in his direction, just kind of following him.
He is more concerned about getting somewhere quickly than he is about hiding at this exact moment.
Mm.
So, we'll
Are
get
we
to what your
following the
bird
guy?
sees.
As I see the owl go out. Come on.
I feel like we should. He obviously knows something about the well, all magic, and that is not a good thing to be involved with. I mean, it might be more normal here, but oof, in the
Okay.
end, the soul is all you have.
Let's just hope he's not making a flesh puppet.
Yes, and those tend to go bad almost 100% of the time, unless they are you. I mean, like you are making it a clone. You know what?
I don't think I'm a clone.
I love how Kyler was like not here, and you guys just started talking there.
Well, Tremont is trying to be like quiet and whisper under his breath because Tremont at this point is kind of like, I think we should follow that guy.
Yeah, because there's like 4 other people at this scrapyard.
Yeah.
Whereas Kylo is actively following the two of them because he knows if he doesn't, something's going to happen.
Alright.
I really do want Finn to come back and just to ask the question, so what happened last time? And us to have to say, so here are your new party members.
Oh my god.
As a note, do make sure you have backup characters just in case. I'm just saying. They can be from anywhere. The moon is active.
Oh
The
no.
moon is in play.
I have way too many kinds of character ideas I can throw at this place.
Hmm.
Okay.
You got to be careful, otherwise I will make Jim from accounting.
Let me. Bruh. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Also, wizard grad student. He obviously works with the bourgeoisie.
Sorry, I'm just banishing some shadows here.
Mm.
There we go. Okay. So how I have the city maps laid out is there are things that happen when you go to certain areas.
Mm.
There are procedural events that we just have to encounter, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Just imagine like a Final Fantasy, like walking across the world map, then just
Yeah,
fight.
kind of. All right.
Perfect.
You should be able to drag and drop yourselves onto the world.
The entire map is black.
All of it?
All black,
Oh,
everything,
there it
everything's
is.
black.
Because it spawned me inside of the building, is what happened.
Ah, I see. So
Oh.
all you saw was
Or
building.
rather, it's the view spawns me inside the building, so I have to zoom all the way out, find out where everybody's at, and then move down.
But you did find yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that not the goal of everyone? To find
I can
themselves?
see nothing but green, some walls, and a big giant black bar that looks like half my monitor when it's about to go out.
This over here is the door. There are windows if you would like to
What's
try and peek through, but most of them seem fairly buried by crates from the other side. So it would require a perception check to peer through.
I suppose I wish to peer through window.
That is a big owl. I'm just gonna say.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Ba-ba-ba.
I am super good at those. Not really. Only
I'm
plus
super good
4.
at those.
You actually are.
Out of spite towards God. Um,
Well, it'll
I
be
like how
true to
our
form.
rolls are procedurally downwards.
It'll be true to form that you can say that you saw it coming.
what?
So, Kylor, you can hear the sound of something straining, like chains pulling tight. Tremon, you can't see or hear shit. Star. Sorry, I sucked back some saliva.
Sorry, did you say saliva or slime? Because either one of those,
Saliva.
I'm concerned about the concept of slime.
Where? There you are. You can see something that looks like this. It is. This is a 20-foot
Oh,
tall
no.
building. This thing is knelt down and looks like if it stood up and straightened with that perception check, like this thing would be about 15, 16 feet tall. About
I don't see anything.
no,
Yeah, sent me a message of
Yeah.
what I saw.
Oh.
they got a
Oh,
really good perception check, so that's why they get the picture.
okay.
This
Oh,
thing
that's
Yeah, it is. It is big, and it is
Oh,
shackled to a runic circle on the ground. You
oh, that's a
also
ghost
see
robot.
Chucklenuts McGee, who is hurrying in after trying to bar the door, and he hears the straining and he just drops the bar and he hustles over to these crates. He's very quickly trying to work on something. Like, from your angle, maybe he's etching something, scribing something. The fact that his body is physically in the way is a problem.
Hmm.
Uh, However, you got a really good perception check, so you did see that on those crates there were a couple of boxes of pieces of copper and other different materials. So it's fair
Come
to
on.
say that he might be trying to do something that has to do with the shard that he took from the scrapyard and something with maybe an undamaged version.
Come on. I think he's making a mech powered by
What?
a ghost. Sorry. 15-foot suit of armor powered by a ghost. Is that better?
What would Tremon? So this just sounds like animancy to is being described, and from what Tremon knows,
Yes.
yeah, like he it's it a a soul is bound to a giant suit of metal armor, and it is straining. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think it wants to be there. I don't. I think nobody out told him why that's something that they shouldn't do, and they're just kind of doing it.
This kind of
Um,
shit always ends up with a monster on a rampage, or something on the loose, or something very upset.
that happens a lot. Um,
Yes.
so are we going? What about you, Kylo? Should we go? I don't know. Maybe stop the suit of armor that will try to blow up probably the city district, or should we? What's your opinion?
Mm. Carlo is looking. Uh, he's looking at the source of the noises. He can hear the rattling chains and something big on the inside, and they can tell that his eyes are in the process of processing what's going on and formulating a plan in his head until he finally says, "It might be a better idea to inform Anton about this."
Do we have the time?
If we all
I don't know.
go and come back,
Well,
no. But
I'll
if one of
explain like the current situation to come on, who happens to be a know what animancy is.
Hmm.
Okay. That was a roll for me. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Uh, I know, but my brain is thinking, what kind of roll would that be? Perhaps a strength check, perhaps?
No, not yet.
I will, I will slip off to go inform Anton. You two continue doing what you're doing here. I would recommend a cautious approach.
Hmm. He's,
Do not overextend. If things look sour, run.
we
I don't
can do
know.
this.
Overextending is kind of our thing. Uh...
Okay,
oh,
so,
couldn't you give the owl a note and just have it go to Anton?
That could also work. You see,
he's
Kylo, he moves off, so he's not in view of any of these windows, like right here. And he quickly writes a note in some parchment, rolls it up, ties it up, and he fastens it to the owl's leg.
hmm,
The owl is yours, Tremon. You have to tell it where to go.
Tremon, you hear who? Like, who am I sending this to?
Anton. Hmm, at Chuck's.
That was more of an ooh, okay. Flies off.
I'm assuming I'm still looking in,
Yep.
somewhat.
You see, he
Uh,
has finished whatever he was working on and is started to head towards this construct.
I relay this information. Should we I don't know, do we want him to gain control over it, or do we want him to, or well, maybe gain control over it?
It depends. Do you want it to rampage, or do you want it to be used as a bludgeon towards those that oppose the magic in the city?
Well, the problem is I'm more worried about it going after the civilians than I am about the. Where am I?
You are right
There
next to us. Calm down.
uh,
It's all gone black. Hey, that's my shtick. Cut it out.
Thraman,
Mm.
you are a very unusual type of wizard. I need you to roll me a spell save. So basically, just use
Oh.
your basically an intelligence save.
Okay. Alright, intelligence save. 10. It's not going
Okay.
well. I've used up all my good rolls for the day.
Damn.
You knew what
Know that
animancy
feeling.
was.
I knew enough that I didn't like it.
All right, don't worry about it. We'll come back to that later.
Hmm.
What are the three of you doing?
If either of you two wish to have the thing released, I can arrange that.
I'm saying it's technically stuck there, so we could deal with it while it's stuck there, or we can wait and hope that the guy gets control over it, and then we don't. Now that I think about it, is animancy illegal?
It is not. I here. I do not believe. I believe it is not quite illegal due to it being
Well,
useful.
isn't it technically necromancy? Well, I guess how does a till?
So,
Um,
necromancy differs from animancy in that necromancy usually focuses more on the physical remains left behind. Animancy is pretty specialized to be more pointed towards the soul.
Hmm.
If the spirit of the thing is trapped within the construct and you wish to set it free, you're unfortunately going to have to destroy its physical form, I believe.
well, I mostly just
Or
want him either captured or dead, and
or destroy the runes that hold it together. That might also release the spirit, or just create a spirit. It is. I do not know. I can't. I need a better view.
Round
do I
ends,
scan
new
it?
round begins.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I was looking through the window. Did anything happen inside that I am not aware of?
The guy is moving towards a ladder to climb up to get to the. There's like a ring of platforms that kind of line the outside of this. Sorry, the inside of this building along the outside of the inside of this building. He seems to be making
like a
for a
catwalk.
ladder. Yeah, like a catwalk. He's making for a ladder to get up, which it looks like his goal is to get behind this construct, because the walkway is just about level with the back of its head.
I have just a hey, I have a question about animancy. Is the thing stuck inside intelligent or not?
It is a soul. It if they are trying to create a usable construct, it would be an intelligent soul. If they are
I
trying to create a creature, it is a badger.
Sometimes there's more than one soul in there.
I would like to just
Tremont
make
is trying his best not to assume that that is the situation, because that is what happens when one is deranged.
I'm making a roll for myself
All right.
because this
I
is
also would like to
something
make
that would probably apply where Kyler's from.
uh, I would like to
Kyler
make
is
oops, sorry, continue.
Kyler's trying to remember if things similar to this happened in his home city of Malatra.
Is
This is a question directed to the DM.
Normally in Malatra, spirits are bound for questioning to be pumped for their information. Animancy is unfamiliar to where you are from.
He knows that golems exist, but he doesn't think that golems are created the same way on where he's from as it is here. But he looks over at the other two.
In any case,
If
this we
souls are
must.
being bound, they should be freed.
This is a perversion of the natural order. This is. It makes me uncomfortable, and that is to
I
say a lot.
agree.
Round
We
So
we
ends, new
spend.
Gina,
round begins.
okay, I was gonna say before the round ends, I would like to do one really quick just insight check for something.
Okay. What are you inciting?
Uh,
Who?
I
Where?
want not who, what.
Okay.
I want to see if the chains are actually restraining the thing, or if they are waiting for the guy to get on behind him and just fucking smash the chains and kill the man.
Okay, make me an insight.
Basically, the integrity of the chains, I guess, is much for me to put it.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. That's it. I have a +7 to that. I hate my life.
They seem like they're holding.
Okay, then I will not have done anything specific, and you may continue the next round.
Okay. Buddy has taken his movement. He is beginning his action.
Is there another way in, or do we do the front door?
Yeah, that at the windows.
Burst through window.
Keller's looking up and around. And how tall is this building?
It's about 20 feet tall. There are other buildings kind of adjacent to it. This is a warehouse on the edge of town with several others kind of clustered around it.
Oh yeah, are there any like taller windows? Like windows up by where where like the catwalk would be?
There's a couple, yeah. I
I
will mark them with, let's go with yellow, because why not? So we will go that one.
Because of the black box, we can't see the markers very easily.
I
know there's-
will. Yeah, there is one there. Where is the hide reveal?
and
So
run up
two,
the wall and
so
just
two
take a.
things I want to do is first, I want to use this
Okay.
to hide, and because of my magic item, I get to make this a roll at advantage.
Okay. Nice.
And they both literally see Kyler just literally, so they're straight up the wall.
Ah, two people run up the wall.
Yeah.
So he literally goes up to the roof, like directly up onto the roof, where he is low onto the ground. He's looking across the building, looking for any kind of structural,
Oh, no. Okay.
structural, what the hell is the word?
Like a skylight or something to let in?
No, weaknesses, structural weaknesses, like a hole or an area where the roof looks a bit thinner, etc.
Okay.
And he avoids every opening when he's going up, by the way.
Okay. This building, someone has gone around and used the mending cantrip on a whole bunch of parts of it, so the building itself is fairly sturdy.
He makes a note of this that tells him that this building was prepared.
Yes. You hear the sound of metal give way, and the sound of it ricocheting across the floor. It's very loud.
At this point, Tremont has probably run up to the second floor window and is looking through it because he's just trying to get eyes on. Because
Okay.
you can't really cast spells if you can't see shit.
Okay, now you guys all see everything now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, that literally looks like a freaking golem from Boulder's Gate, like one or two.
It
I
is
love it.
not. But those who have a clear line of sight to this guy, he has hauled one of his arms free. And he
I wonder how
moves.
the mage is reacting.
Well, the mage used his action to do a thing, and he rolled fairly good, but not quite good enough. So this golem, it pivots slightly to try and backhand the wizard.
Is this like an open like
Okay.
is this a window I could open at all, or
It
is
is,
it
yes.
just
They swing outwards, like like the normally the type of window that you would swing open and then prop open with a stick,
okay.
like an awning window, sort of.
Mm.
You see this guy takes a swing at the wizard, and the wizard holds up one hand, making the universal gesture of stop, and the hand hits against an invisible pane of force, and he is uninjured.
Ooh, I could try something, but if I try it,
Well,
I might kill.
let's get into initiative here.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Turn order. Get out of here.
Yeah, initiative.
How do I... Remove all turns. Clear. Alright. Don't forget.
I did.
Yeah, that is a 3 roll. Oh my god. I have to select.
Get
There we
your
go.
9. Let's
There we
go.
Okay. I'll use you. I'll use you.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's better.
They both don't actually have +5s, but good news.
Yeah, yeah.
He would have an 11 after I do the math. All right. We start at the top of the round. Star.
I'm currently trying to decide if I want to do something really stupid or not.
We can always come back to you.
Because heat metal on a suit of armor that is alive, I'm not sure if that will hurt the suit of armor or
Just make it
I'm not.
hurt more when it hits you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm currently trying to decide whether or not that is a smart decision or not.
You're fairly wise. Roll me a wisdom check. Not proficient, just wisdom check.
Oh, sorry. Then -5 from that, so it'd be 17.
Okay. This thing does not have flesh. This is energy inside of a suit of armor. Heat metal may do a little bit of damage to it, but depending on the chunk that you heat, would probably more likely cause more damage to whoever it is hitting. So the answer is both.
Got it. Uh, Currently trying to decide if I attack it. Um, I am. I'm just trying to think of Star's mentality in a moment here. Give me a moment. Uh, okay. I have just made a decision, which is not a one I am proud of, but I will do it anyways. Uh, oh shit, you're right. I need to check distances.
You also can't see from where you are. That is a wall.
There's a door. Was the idea that I was? The idea was that I was going to move over here and open the door if it's openable.
You know what? Sure, I'll say that's a door.
I thought that's what it has, like a knob right here, right?
Sure.
Am I crazy?
I'll buy it.
Okay. I saw what looked like a door, so I was like,
Yeah,
it must
sure.
be a side door, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Loading
fucking
door and a
road
side
runner.
door. Yeah.
It's a roadrunner door. Someone just painted it on, and Stars just like, well, all right.
Conk. Ow, conk. Ow.
Hold up.
Oh,
So
no.
he came through the big doors. I need to check if that door, the small door, is locked. High or low?
Hi.
Okay, that door is locked.
Damn. Well, then I guess we'll spend 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna check my distance now. Ah, son of a bitch. I'm probably going to die in agony doing this. Oh well, such is life. I have arrived.
You push this big door open, and you see.
I heard a noise. Oh no. Oh, that's not good at all.
It currently
Do you
only
need help?
has 1 out of 4 limbs free. It
I
cannot
just
move.
yelled that.
It can only make 1 attack a round because it's only got 1 hand free. But
I will start like kind of like panic walking in. Do you need help?
okay, he will go. No, no, nothing to see here. Everything is firmly under control.
I'll pause, think for a moment. All right, bro's got it.
Like,
Do I
I've
even
got
have the dis-
everything under control as everything is about to fall apart around him.
Exactly. I will say you can see him. He's got like 3/4 covered because
Yeah.
you're on the
The
ground and
problem
he's
is
on
that
a walkway and there's
he's
a big
70
guy.
feet away, so I
Yeah.
can't do what I wanted to do. Um. Well, I mean, if he says he's got it. Okay. I'm going to action to dash.
Right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Okay.
35. And I'm going to start climbing the ladder to
Because it
get
is
a.
yeah, because it is a ladder, there is no reduction to your movement.
Oh, so I can just go bing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just getting the higher ground because I don't want to. I want to be closer to a window that I can jump out of if necessary
Yeah.
than a big door that will not stop him in the slightest.
Yeah, these walkways are about 9-ish, 10-ish feet, maybe a little bit less from the ground.
My thought process was if this thing wants to go through a wall, it's going to take a few more seconds than it is to get him through a door that will just open.
A door that has been left open, in fact.
Oh, it's not big enough that it just auto closes.
No.
Uh, some bitch.
Come on.
Were you, so you said that there were like runes and such around when
Yes.
when Star noticed them.
Yes.
Are there any recognizable runes, and do they seem like they're failing?
Okay, make me an Arcana check.
22.
So there is one big rune underneath the guy.
Hmm.
And there's one big rune underneath him. And there are some on either side of the door. There's some on the walls in between the windows. Those ones are more for reinforcing the building. There are some smaller runes that are protective in nature around this cluster of crates that he was using as a workshop sort of area, like a workbench.
Mm.
As for the failing runes, this thing has brute strengthed a set of chains that led to the ground beside him that went into the rune. So that part of the rune has been damaged. There are also smaller runes on these chains that specifically for the arm that he has pulled free, they are not glowing on that section of chains anymore. They are still glowing on all the rest, though. With a roll like that, with a 22 Arcana, you can tell. Again, the runes on the structure itself are for, durability, structural prowess, just in case this thing decided to try and go through a wall, it would have a harder time of it.
Mm.
The one it is standing on is for suppression. The ones on the chains are for weakness, like a sapping of its strength.
Oh no. I'm just making notes. I'm just like, oh yeah, but one of 4 chains is broken, and the runes on those chains are to weaken it.
Yeah.
Ah, I, I, I don't have a good spell for this. That's not good. I, God damn it, Doc. Uh,
So
I'm just gonna like. mm,
there are
Sorry.
enough visible runes that you could probably repair the connection between those chains and the rune it's standing on to repower them.
Mm.
But you'd have to go over there, and
Just
you'd have to make a couple checks.
yeah.
Right next to the big thing with giant fists.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm going to like open the window and kind of like walk in on one of the like and kind of like go in just like uh I'm sorry to be a bother, friend. Your runes are failing, and it will break free. This is a problem. You understand this, yes?
Everything is under control.
Would you like assistance in redoing the runes that are breaking? Because
If
shit's
you
fucked.
if you want to walk down there, be my
Oh,
guest.
oh, I do not. But what choice do we have?
All right, Kylor. There is a skylight in sort of the central area, like the middle, sort of, um,
See if I can do this.
the middle
Nope.
sort
I
of
don't.
area.
There is no.
I'm gonna say that you're already on the roof. There
I'm
is
just gonna put
no.
him.
Yeah.
This assuming like he's on the roof.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that can show that he's on the roof or
Here,
a
I
symbol or
will
whatever.
give you.
You click yourself. I think you can give yourself a thing with the little dot below it. There's like
There you go.
a
You
bunch
are
of
on the roof.
icons.
That's what the little
Yeah.
wing means. You are up.
Is it one of those skylights where panels can be open individually, or is it just like just one solid pane?
This is not a. When Buddy bought this, he did not. Um, he was in the market for something cheap that he could. He was looking for a fixer. So, though he went around fixing everything, it's not like high class with multiple skylight panes. It's like one big hatch that opens.
He takes out his thieves' toolkit and he finds a glass cutter, and he's going to start working on opening a small area of a hole in the pane so that he can use range attacks if needed. He is not getting close to this thing.
Okay.
He's doing preparation work for if shit hits the fan, he wants to be able to attack things.
You are more than capable of pulling a panel, pulling part of this skylight out. Like, do you want a square? Do you want a circle? What shape do you
Square,
want? Do you want it big enough that you can fit through?
if need be.
How are you going to stop it from plummeting and hitting the ground?
He's going to cut it a bit, and then he's going to use a dagger and brace it underneath before he starts finishing and uses the dagger to tilt it towards himself.
Okay, to sort of pry it out.
Pretty much.
Okay. This is not your first time breaking into someone's house through a window.
Mm.
You are familiar with this. I will still need a sleight of hand check from you, however.
Alrighty, I'm good at those, I think.
Mm.
Actually, I'm fairly decent. 15.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. You manage to succeed in your goal. You now have about about 3 foot wide cube, a 3 foot wide square of this pane of glass that you have pulled free.
And I'm assuming are there rafters beneath where the skylight is, like beams that crisscross over the place, or is it just emptiness straight from the ceiling to the floor?
It's mostly emptiness straight from the ceiling to the floor. The runes on the walls, it looks like, were mostly there. Well, they're for structural support, so it doesn't really have like cross beams and the like.
All right, what he's going to do next is he's going to draw his short bow, he's going to notch an arrow, and he's going to watch. And until something happens, until violence actually starts breaking loose,
Mhm.
he's just ready in an action. If anything goes to attack any of his friends, he will shoot an arrow at them.
Okay.
At the enemies, not his friends, to clarify.
Okay, okay. Oh no, someone's attacking Star. You're up, Kyler. You kill Star.
It was a mercy.
Hellish rebuke. Goodbye.
Pretty much. Alright, I just need to double check something as it is now the wizard's turn.
Fucking grad students.
Yeah. Mm. No, that would be funny, but no. That would also be funny, but no.
I do just love the everything's under control. It's like bullshit.
Star, meanwhile, sitting at the top ladder. All right. Go.
Okay, that has a cast time of an action. That is not useful here, so we'll just close that back up. Okay, what about you? Okay. Alright. So, you see he has inserted something into the back of this thing's head, like, sort of like a plaque that has been put onto a slot in the back of this thing's helmet.
Hmm.
And he is going to hold out his hand and try and exert his will over it.
Hmm.
That's his modifier. Okay, okay. Its movements grind to a halt. It cannot take actions at this exact moment. Star.
I wish to roll perception to see if previously mentioned item can be located in the vicinity.
All right, roll it. He has under each of his arms a sort of holster, and underneath each of his arms is a holstered book.
Gotcha.
He's dual wielding.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 12. First of all, on my way past, I'm just gonna, because I don't think this is something I need a perception. Oh, which of these windows are unblocked, aka I could probably jump through them? Any of them or none of them?
On the walkway, all of the yellow markers you could jump through.
Thank you. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm just going to say, just in case, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on the wizard.
Oh, that's very kind of you. He seems a little sus, but he doesn't say anything. He is focused on this
Three people break into his warehouse and they're like, "Holy shit!"
All right. Traman, you know. When it's very clear when he says everything is under control, he's lying. Like, there is a chance that he he can enforce his will and hold this thing in place. Go around, reattach the chain, rebind that magic while still holding it. But it would be tricky. So he can focus on holding it while you try and repair this binding.
I
Or
don't like what
or you can hang him out to dry and watch him try on his own. It's up to you.
I don't like what he's done, but I don't know what will happen if this thing, gets free.
We
So
can always
Tremana's
deal with one and then the other.
so yeah, that's why Tremana's going to go up and start like fixing the runes while mumbling under his breath.
Okay. Make me a spell attack.
Oh boy. Okay. Just like any. Uh. So a D20 plus 6. Okay.
So the same thing he's
So
doing is what you
okay,
should
I'm just
take
gonna.
from this.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to. I don't feel. Ugh. Wow.
Okay.
It's essentially it's a 12 essentially.
Okay. Uh you know you try and grab this. So wizards are fantastic. You are trained to know that your will is what is important.
Mm.
It is words that give shape to magic,
Mm.
but it is will that fuels it. It is materials that act as a channel, a conduit. It is gestures that guide it, but it is will that is the most important. This is not a spell you are trying to cast. You're attempting to take the raw threads of magic and reweave them.
Mm.
And there is a 15-foot tall automaton ish thing humming with magic, straining to try and move. It's very distracting.
It's just like yeah, that's no, yeah, yeah, that tracks.
uh, you do not make any progress this round.
Mm.
You end your turn. Kylor,
Yeah,
Yes.
what do you do?
Pretty much the same thing that he has been doing. Ready action, notched arrow. If anything attacks either of his comrades, he doesn't give a shit about the mage. He fires.
Okay.
I do just love Kylor's perspective from this, by the way, because he sees a small creature in a black wizard robe run over and try and start hefting chains in front of a giant creature. Just like, oh no.
He's watching this, and I just want you all to just put in your mind, Kyler's expression, put a confused expression, and then an anime sweat drop in that
Oh,
order.
yeah. I can imagine that actually.
Okay. Oh, that's very good. Okay. Uh, the automaton, as this college grad student enforces his will over this automaton, you can see it is yielding to him slowly as he builds on his previous round work. And the arm that had swung back and hit him, but bounced off of the shield, creaks forward, and the hand goes down to go knuckles to the dirt, so the chain is easier for you to wrangle. That's their turn.
Good.
They can't do anything. Star! This grad student's fucking lucky.
I suppose, yeah, he fucking
This
is.
grad student has not rolled below a 16. Like he is literally like he rolled a nat 20 earlier.
I guess I'm gonna ask a really quick question, which I will leave to DM's choice. So as far as I can tell, basically this is involving sealing magics and weakening magics, etc., etc. Would Star's Tower have had similar-ish magics attached to it?
I would say there was probably definitely something on the door and any windows, if they existed, to keep her from being able to open them. Or him.
Now,
Depends on how
would
Star's feeling.
I have a way? Would I know enough to be able to either assist or attempt to fix it myself?
I would say make an Arcana check. This is to see if you can match rune for rune and see if you can find a way to make what you know compatible. Okay, that's pretty good. Uh, you think you might be able to make it easier for college grad student wizard to bind its movements better in a way that
Where,
takes less energy. Like,
where would I have to be?
um, so he's using the rune that it's standing on, so you would have to go down next to it.
Okay. 10, 15, 20.
Okay, make a spell attack. So it's a D20
I keep
plus your
close. Yeah,
spellcasting
I
modifier
keep
and your
closing my
proficiency.
my thing like a moron. My spell attack bonus is 7. Ah, son of a bitch. I forgot the R. Uh,
Slash ol. The good old 20 plus 7.
so-
Oh, so 27. I think I'm near it.
Nice.
Christ.
yeah, shut
Okay.
the fuck up. Yeah, close enough.
Fucking nailed it. Alright.
Hmm.
So describe how you would like to try and do this.
Star's just kind of standing up there on the railing, kind of voice crack. Uh, kind of not showing too much interest in the whole, I guess, sealing it away thing. When their eyes kind of just start darting all over the place towards the chains, and almost like in a flash of epiphany, just kind of they instead of just sitting down, not really caring, they kind of just jump up really quickly, just kind of nodding their head. They quickly like jump down, well, not really jump down, but like quick slide down the ladder, and start effectively like just finds like a random piece of chalk or something, whatever they were using to essentially set up the magic circles on the floor,
Okay.
that was kind of like lost and forgotten kind of in these barrels on the way past,
Mm-hmm.
and just starts like with precision and like trying essentially rewriting some of the runes that have been essentially degraded by the giant's temporary movement.
Okay. I will say that college dorm student can make the next check at advantage. And all checks henceforth on specifically suppressing it at advantage.
Yippee.
Thraman.
As I'm just kind of like still grabbing the chain and just trying to fix this fucking rune. So
Alright.
just
For the most part, it takes plunging the end of the chain into where it was before, because it seemed like it went into the rune.
mm-hmm.
You will have to smooth the dirt a little bit, and then, in whatever way you can, remake that specific rune. So, another spell attack, please.
I'm just using intelligence saves because it's
Sure.
essentially a spell attack.
Well done. This chain snaps into place, and the whole thing makes a whine that pitches from high to low, like it's powering down.
Hmm.
Kylor,
Yes,
the nerds have done something.
he has noticed.
Personal roll, don't mind me.
He's pretty much still going to keep rating his action if any hostility happens. Pang.
All right.
But he is keeping himself well hidden. And he knows that the mage is probably more focused on not getting crushed by the giant automaton rather than looking up at the barely visible, very well hidden snake that will shoot him through the face if he tries to cast a spell at his friends.
110%. He has no idea that you're there. The guy. Okay. Let's go 2d20. 16. Okay. Plus 22 plus. Perfect. You see the vibrant purple glow dims slightly. It remains there, but it does dim. It's not as bright. It seems
Hmm.
the flow of magic there is sluggish. It has slowed, it's calmed down.
Hmm.
And the college grad dorm student slowly lowers his hands, eyes the construct. Nothing happens. The construct has been deactivated, more or less. You have exited combat. Would you like me to close the turn order, or do you think you're going to need it again?
I feel like that depends on the college grad student.
I will leave it open then, just in case. But we are technically out of initiative. Anything that happens will happen at the start of the initiative counter.
Hmm. Hmm.
So he goes, oh, see, I told you I had everything under control. But
Do you have any idea how sideways that could have gone?
I do thank you for your assistance. I am aware.
Okay.
He just kind of watches you.
Just closing the door.
Okay.
I have a
I just saw
conscience.
you. I just saw you get close to him. Get close to him for a second, like, and then immediately
Yeah.
like start backing up. It's like, what did like bomb has been planted.
He
Oh my god.
moves back to lean against a crate. Rubs at his forearms for a moment, adjusts his hat, and goes, well, if you're looking for a reward, I unfortunately am skint at the moment. There's not much I can offer you, but I do thank you for your assistance.
I Ramon would like to just kind of. He's looking at this construct and trying to puzzle out, like, it's animancy, it's souls.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a Tremont is trying to figure out, is this a mass of multiple souls, or is it just, you know,
Make me an
it's
Arcana
rather
check.
big. It's rather big, so he's rather worried.
Okay. It's hard to tell. You are not an animancer, but you are good with time.
Mm.
And you can. There's a pattern to it. The swirls in the energy inside of this thing. They follow a singular specific pattern. From that, you gather there's probably just one soul in this.
Thank God.
I mean, I know you mentioned that there was no reward, but there is one thing you could technically give us, well, at least me, I don't know about the other two. That would be really helpful.
Oh, this should be good. What's that, little one?
Oh, I'm extremely interested in the research of souls.
Ah,
And you seem to be extremely intelligent and able to perfectly create this fascinating specimen. So I'm extremely interested in anything that you would be willing to share.
I think you give me too much credit. I am, in fact, a necromancer. So, this was just a refurbish that came into my possession.
Perfect.
Oh, so
Who's
you're not the one
cons-
that made this thing?
He is clearly lying. He didn't get above a 10 for his deception. He built this thing. He coughs a little bit nervously. Star, you have really good wisdom. I will give this to you for free. Kylor, you're also keeping an eye on him really close. You have an excellent line of sight. I'll give this to you for free as well. He has parked himself where he is in the event he needs to go backwards out through the window.
So I'm gonna. Oh, Caritonis. He is priming himself for nubbin. right now.
Yes, pretty much.
You can see the fear in his face.
Yes.
And Kyler can't help but repress a smirk. He slightly pulls the drawstring back, but he doesn't do anything else. He's going to keep his ready to action. And Kyler is really hoping this guy tries something just so he can shoot him. He does not like mages, generally speaking.
Yeah, understandable. Fucking bourgeoisie.
Well, you mentioned this is a refurbish, but I mean that means that you at least fixed it, right?
The manual caught fire and burnt. And I don't remember it that well.
Well, that's
You,
not
as a
ideal then.
wizard,
So we should
let the
probably get rid
manual
of it if
catch
you.
fire. Are you insane? I don't. Okay, look, I would have believed this is refurbished, but I will not believe any self-respecting wizard would allow what is essentially magical instructions or to burn up in fire. Do you have any idea how insane that sounds?
It was the
Did you
same
even
fire
go-
that killed my cat?
You're a wizard. It is a familiar. You bring cat back.
This is what happens when the
Is
DM
Tremont
rolls
actually
really
shouting?
shit for a deception.
Tremont heard, oh, the magic book caught fire, and immediately was like, bullshit.
Is this a rare moment where Kyler is seeing Tremont basically flipping his shit?
Yeah.
So what you're
Where-
saying is that you've lost any way to fix and or maintain this construct, yes?
Yes. And if
Oh.
it is touched or disturbed in any way, then it will very likely start trying to kill the people in this room.
You're right. So we should probably tell the authorities if it's that dangerous, huh?
You certainly can.
Where did the soul for this thing even come from? It is.
He then pauses when he hears Tremont say that. He goes, what do you mean, where did the soul come from? They're all over the place. They're a problem. They're a plague.
I would love to hear what you mean by this. Please continue on.
Make me a persuasion check because he has, he broke character for a moment because remember he was pretending that he didn't know anything about it.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. I am kind of trying to stoke his like
Yeah.
inner nerd who wants to rage about something.
100%. That's why I make a persuasion.
My persuasion is terrible. This won't work. Yeah, no.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
What do you mean there are souls all over the place?
20. What's his wisdom mod? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yep. Okay. Yep. He goes, they covered it in class about 2 weeks ago. Are you with the college?
I am from a different school out of town,
Or
not
are
from
you-
here.
Okay, he's gonna insight you.
I mean, is that wrong?
I am from a school outside of town that's not here.
He's like, all right. Where are you from then? Like, what school did you study in?
It was far away. It was I need to check my backstory. I did not.
You
I
didn't
don't
name it.
think I named.
Oh,
I don't think I named it.
Oh, no.
Well, I need my notes. I need my character notes. This is important.
You have the opportunity to name it before I do. Star, while this conversation is going on, are you doing anything? I'm asking you before Kyler because you are physically closer to them.
I have a few different ideas in my head, and I'm trying to run through them all. Because my first instinct was just to have Tomon sleep the motherfucker, and then we just tie him up.
If I'm honest, that was what I was planning to do before this thing started swinging at him, and I was like, oh, if I put him to sleep, he's paced. Wonderful.
Yeah, but now it's it's contained and off, so
Theoretically.
yeah, theoretically. And so instead, I think I'm going to attempt to make myself a little bit less known and prepare to and I'm just going to be like sitting on this this box here,
Okay.
whatever, prepared to essentially lunge myself over the boxes and tackle him before he gets out of the fucking window.
All right, all right. So you're being the sweet little shrine maiden decoy.
I am totally not here to do anything specific. I will kill you where you sit. I mean,
Exactly.
hello.
Kylor, you have box seats for this whole thing.
Yeah, he's seen this whole thing going on.
Yeah.
He's heard him talk about he's a necromancer. He's been hearing Tremont going off. He has never seen Tremont disanimated before, and that makes him amused.
All right.
He sees, however, that Star looks like a cold spring. That's when he now is focused on the necromancer.
Quote unquote.
Changes to his ready to action. If he attempts to flee, he gets shot. If he attempts to attack, he gets shot.
All right. Okay. Thramon.
I'm s- I'm trying to think of a good name for this.
Well, I can give you one.
Oh, well,
Uh,
what is the name you think would be good?
Hold on. Lethchauntos. Lethchauntos. The Library of, specifically.
The Library of Lachantos?
Lethchauntos.
Left. Oh, I like that. That's a good name.
What does it mean?
Lethchauntos.
What does it mean?
Sorry, Let.
Hchauntos. It's
Oh,
a
thank God.
library in the
You're just looking at
Dalelands.
your book. Okay, cool. Scared me.
I, I do love the idea of just like of Tremont, like he barely knows where he's from anymore. So every so often he's like, "Fuck, where was that?" I'm from a library of Lechantus. I apprenticed under the teacher Silas of chronomancy.
So he is proficient in history. He has that for a
Mhm.
modifier. He goes, I've never heard of that. Lethchauntos.
uh, just a slightly pertinent little bit of my Star remembering something
Mhm.
as they just kind of search through their bag for the weird coil of rope they received at some point from the merchant's tent.
I believe it was a rope of climbing, if I remember right.
We don't. Well, Star doesn't actually know that yet, but I would like to cast Identify with the new fancy pearl I got to get that answer.
Yeah, it's a rope of climbing.
Cool, thank you. Star is a little bit disappointed, hoping it was a rope of "you're not allowed to fucking leave," but
That's called a lasso of entangling, and they do exist.
Yeah, exactly, which is why Star's a little bit sad, but
I will be honest, it was a minor school. There were not too many students, but that is because my teacher was rather picky about who he wanted to teach time magic, and the other teacher was very picky about who to teach graviturgy. It was I suppose it was a smaller school, but it was very focused on
Hold on.
one-on-one
Did you say graviturge?
apprenticeship. Yes.
Are you a graviturge?
I am more a chronomancer. I have knowledge of graviturgy.
And he goes, "Oh, that's illegal."
Well, that can't be right.
And
by the way, just
his entire
preempt.
demeanor relaxes.
Oh, that's illegal. Oh, well, I've learned something. Fuck.
Why do you think
Graviturgy.
there's the time police?
well, no, graviturgy is gravity magic, but apparently chronomancy is legal.
Time
He didn't.
police.
Police!
I mean, yeah, but that's like well, time magic is like it goes against the laws of physics and shit. So it's kind of like yeah, of course they're gonna be time police. You got to be careful of that one retroactive instance of the same guy who keeps who keeps trying to go back to the same time period, and someone's got to stop him from doing that because he keeps trying to cause a paradox. Fucking asshole. Uh,
And his entire demeanor has just relaxed. He is in good company, is what he is thinking, and it's written all over his face. He is not a chronomancer, but this is also a school of illegal magic.
Is it noticeable enough that
Oh.
like even Star's noticing it?
100%. He
Ah.
stops
Sounds like
leaning
a
off the
bag
crate.
of bad decisions.
Yeah, Star's just like Star just is like, what? Did you think we were prudes or something? Jeez.
I
Why do
didn't
you think
know
I closed
what
the
to
door?
think. I have never met any of you.
You're not wrong.
that is very true. Uh,
My name is Quinn.
uh, your name
I
is
am
Quinn?
Quinn. Quinn. I am. Okay, I'm not a necromancer.
No, no, oh no, no,
No,
no,
you're
there's
not.
no
Kyler whispers
way.
to himself, "You're just an idiot." He whispers to himself again.
He goes,
No, no, a man dealing in animancy is absolutely. I mean, some people would buy it. Some people would think, oh, it's a soul. It's the same as necromancy. It's not. They don't care what they say. Difference.
You speak like someone who does not know anything about how animancy interacts with the world today. You are
I do not
aware
know.
that souls don't pass on here, correct?
I will be
Without
honest.
animancers, this world would be drowning in untethered ghosts, among other things.
I mean, there's a few of them
Oh,
already in town, so I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, you mean the
that
thing in
makes
the
sense.
well? That is no ghost. Oh,
There's one in the well too. I just thought there was one in the sewers.
that is the well. It's the.
Oh, what is it then?
I don't know, but I know it's not a ghost.
I mean, it eats life force like a ghost.
You have gone and interacted with it?
Yeah, it was kind of confused. I mean, it was mostly understood everything I was talking to it about, but it got angry when I tried to feed it.
Oh. Well, I will make sure to make a note of that. And he pulls out one of the books from under his arm and snaps his fingers, and a quill appears. And Tremon, you recognize this as prestidigitation to conjure one object, and it is a quill that has been inked, and he starts writing.
Hmm.
This is a nerd. This is 110% a nerd.
I was feeling sketchy about him, but now I kind of want to be his friend. Aside from the fact that he's part of the problem. Well, I mean, he might not be part of the problem yet.
Oh my god.
Kyler, I heard that. All right.
Maintain discipline for now.
Ghost.
Kyler is used to sitting absolutely still for hours,
Oh yeah,
holding a weapon.
this is easy peasy for you. There is no shake, no tremor. Your aim is steady.
Yep. He's just waiting. If he runs, if he tries to attack, as far as that, that's the only time that Kyler's gonna act. Otherwise, he's just content to let the two of them handle it. He's very content not to be seen or noticed.
He finishes his note and the quill disappears, and he tucks the book back into the armpit holster.
Tremon would at this point like to call his just like try and he knows his familiar is out of range, but he would just like to try and just kind of call it back at this point.
Okay, it has already delivered the letter.
Yeah, I assumed so. Just everything should be fine.
Hmm.
Actually, I don't even know what Kylor wrote in the letter.
Uh,
You know what?
yeah, just Star's going
Tyler there
to
just wrote in the letter, giant golem in building might
distract
be
directions, you know.
Hmm.
it says might get loose and go berserk, and then it's literally he in next to it is literally just a set of small directions around where the building was.
Okay. As your owl is on their way back, Anton, nobody left Chuck's to go and attend this. Anton was basically like, "Great, if they die, I have a quest to give someone. Thank you." He is the
frankly,
Adventurers Guild, not an adventurer.
frankly, I do love Anton. Like this, is like one of favorite characters. He's just like, look, I'm just here. This is my job. Okay, I'm doing it the best I can. I'm following Chuck's teachings. Okay, but like giant robot, not my problem right now. If they don't come back, I will send their friends to look for them.
Exactly, 100%. Uh, so your owl goes in through the window that you opened.
I just kind of like lift up my hat as and wait for my owl to go under there, then just put it back on.
It foots over, lands. This guy sits down on the edge, lets his legs dangle over. This is commiseration between illegals. He's in good company.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Star's also stopped, like, coiling or anything like that. Is just kind of sitting with their legs just dangling over, staring at the creature. Uh,
He is
I,
also
ca-
looking at it.
I, I cannot believe my teacher. I cannot believe graviturgy is illegal. My teacher taught me it with such a bad. I've been using spells.
Oh no,
oh,
chronomancy, chronergy.
oh,
That's illegal.
chronology.
Yes.
Oh, that. Oh well. Oh, phew. Oh, thank God. Wait, no, that's worse.
Thank a god. You worship a god?
I met one. They were rather nice. They helped me with a problem I was having. That being, I got stuck in the astral plane. It happens to a lot of people.
He pauses
I've
as
heard.
that at that.
My teacher was trying something strange with his friend. So when you get a chronergist and then a graviturgist, it's kind of you. They try and do something together. Sometimes a hole in reality opens, and sometimes people fall inside. I got unlucky one day, and well, yeah.
I need to make a wisdom save for him.
I do love telling people like Tremon's backstory and them just being like, "What the fuck?" But this is always fun,
He
especially because I'm.
slips off the edge of the ledge that he was sitting on. He casts Featherfall on himself, and he drifts forward to land right in front of you. He is about 5'6", about as big around as the average forearm, and he's looking at you with wide eyes, digging his book out and snapping a quill back into his hands as he touches down. And he goes, "You're not from here. You've been
yeah,
to
we're
the
not.
astral. Tell
I
me everything."
okay, well, would you like to know about the astral serpents? They're rather scary.
Everything.
Can we make a trade?
I've made a friend.
This is a nerd. You have shown something he doesn't know much about, too.
Can we learn about your thing while you learn about our thing?
He is also pretending not to hear Star, hoping that Tremont would just keep divulging information for free.
Tremont does hear Star, however. Like right after he says, "Would you like to hear about the astral serpents? They're rather scary." And then he just hears Star, and he's like, "Actually, we have some questions of our own as well."
He looks
But
unhappy. He thought he had a free gig here for a moment.
man, it's great that we keep running into people who are. I mean, everyone.
You
Yeah,
can literally
it's great.
befriend just about anybody in this world. Just about anybody.
I know it's great. especially especially when like you're just like, oh, we might have to kill this guy, and it's like, wait a minute, calm down a second. Maybe friendship is the way.
He kind of.
But
Sorry, I just really want to know about souls. Not lying, I just genuinely do. It seemed interesting.
I. You have to
I do not.
understand, knowledge on animancy is frowned upon by society, though not illegal.
That's a surprise.
And, well, times being what they are, we serve a valuable role in the community. Not many people are willing to get their hands dirty in the way that we must. It is regrettable, lamentable, morally speaking. Is that enough for you to tell me about the astral serpents?
Oh yes, of course. I've been wanting to tell people about the astral serpents. They're terrifying. Okay, so
Kylor, it is readily becoming apparent this guy is not going to try and attack your friends. He is also not going to try and run away so long as Tremont is talking.
He he doesn't put away the bow, but he loosens the drawstring and he's just watching now.
Okay. Star, while this is going on, you have circled around. His workbench is a mess of half completed, half melted, half destroyed copper plates that have been sealed with different types of wax. Some are tallow, some are beeswax, some are different types of beeswax, some are different types of tallow. There's one you're pretty sure is earwax. It is nasty.
Is there loose pieces of paper on the table? Just like
No.
without anything on it?
There is the copper plates. There are a couple inscription tools, but he
Okay.
seems to be the type who keeps his notes close.
I more meant like like nothing on the paper, like just like pieces of paper that he would, pick up right on, then shove in his book. Not so much.
You know what? I'll say yes.
Okay.
It's not like wizard spell grade paper, but
No,
it's
I'm
notepaper.
literally just like shitty paper that I could write on, essentially.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to. Well, I mean, he's busy getting astral serpents explained to him. I'm just going to. First of all, you mentioned something about runes in the vicinity of this thing.
Yeah, there's one that he is on. There are some on the walls that are accessible from the catwalk for like structural support.
So
And
it's more
then
so like structural support, not so much I'm going to touch something on this table and explode.
correct.
Okay. I'm just going to grab a piece of paper and I'm just going to, since he is not really like explaining too much, I'm just going to write down what I can then.
Okay.
And then I may or may not add more after he is done explaining, getting explained to astral serpents.
Sure. Uh you explain everything that you know about astral serpents. He writes down almost verbatim. Uh he's using a type of shorthand in this notebook that is lines in different. I know if I say lines in different patterns, it's gonna just sound like he's using fucking letters, but it's like horizontal and vertical lines with dots in specific areas. It allows him to write down notes very quickly, as fast as you talk, and you have a feeling that it is phonetic. Now that you have finished explaining about astral serpents, what is your next question for Animancer Quinn? As a note, real quick though, we can either wrap this in 8 minutes or we can wrap this in half hour and 8 minutes. What do you guys feel?
I have no opinion otherwise. Like I'm fine with either.
I'd prefer if we wrap in 8. Sorry, it's just
No, that's okay.
Uh,
Probably the most incompetent, yet somehow competent necromancer slash golemancers I've ever seen in any campaign ever.
He's a grad student.
Yeah.
This is
It shows.
Ooh. Uh, I'm just trying to think of like like.
If Star has a question, they can interject as well.
Oh yeah, does Star have another question they would like to ask? Because man, Tremon, he can talk about the astral plane for a portion of the time, for about the portion of the time, a portion of the time he was in there. So he can talk about it for a while.
Yes.
So, animancy is quite rare, but so is the astral plane. Um, I just want as much information as I can get. I don't need your book. You can keep your book. But if I can copy some of it, if it's allowed, not your specific, if it's more of a guideline thing, or if you're not cool with that.
He looks a bit worried as he realizes now that losing his book was an option. And he gets a little defensive.
Oh, I have no intention to take it from you. I understand that it is your life's work and it's super important, so I don't intend to harm you in any such way or shape, especially since you're good friends with Tremon here.
I would also just like to say the moment you said I don't need your book, like even Tremon was giving Star like a look, like what the fuck, dude? What?
Why would you
You don't
threaten
just
him
say
like
that.
that?
Yeah, well, it's just like Tremon is kind of offended at the thought. Just like you take a wizard's fucking spell book or like any wizard's book. It's like, come on,
Well,
dude. You only do
for
that
a
when they're
while I
dead.
thought he was going to try and harm us.
That's
Is
true.
that not fair?
I wasn't intending to harm you at all. I was going to flee out the window.
Oh, that makes more sense. See, I thought you were going to harm us, and then I thought I would have to, dead people. You get the gist. I'm not going to,
So,
but
wizards are very smart. They're not very wise, but they're very smart. That means they have lots of ideas, they're just not necessarily good ones. So, he's looking over you. He is inspecting, he is investigating you from what he can see. And he is, on one hand, he goes, small child. On the other hand, he goes, those are not normal eyes. This is a child in armor with weapons. And he goes, ah, I'm very good at math.
Oh, I my friend here is there's something up with him. I think he thinks it's related to
oh, as far
so
as I'm aware, I have two of them inside of me. So I'd just like to know more about souls in general.
Hold on. You have activated a trap card of his. What was his fucking name?
Quinn?
Nope.
Nope.
Hold on.
The
Hold on.
second person?
Nope. Nope.
Okay, I'm scared.
Hold on. Page is loading. I didn't expect this to be dropped so
casually.
so casually, so quickly.
We make. I do love the idea of a party who's like, no, we're not good with secrets.
And I
I
do
gave
have
up the moment.
I do have the information. It's just it takes
That's-
a little bit.
I gave up when Tremon started telling everyone that we saved the god and fucking that we came from fucking elsewhere.
Okay,
The moment
okay.
that happened, I was like, I give up.
I'll be honest. Tremon, believe it or not, was trying to keep quiet. Was trying to keep quiet about bringing back Tenterni and bringing back God, but he's just been telling people whom he trusts, and Tremon.
Just trusts easily.
I mean, Tremon trusted Anton, so he's like, Anton will be fine to know. Tremon trusts Old Man Meatstick because he runs the Thieves Guild orphanage. It's kind of
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I trust that guy. I mean, he hasn't told Dolly. Well, no, he just said he's related. He hasn't told him that. Yeah, so
Did you notice that I waited until I was within melee range to explain this to a motherfucker?
Yes, but he looks at you and he goes, "Two of you? Are you awakened?"
What?
And he
You
looks
see,
at
this is why I wanted this information. I don't know what the
He looks at
Cliff you're
Tremont.
talking about.
He takes in.
Hmm.
He investigates Tremont's appearance for a moment, looks you up and down. And he is having ideas. His idea is this is someone who's not from here. This is a traveling companion who is a child of the likes I have never seen before. Wearing
Oh,
armor.
yeah, I'm also not from here.
They're also probably not from here. He goes, well, an awakening is when a past life of a soul has surfaced, so to speak.
I mean, it does that sometimes.
His
Is-
whole presence changes when it does.
Is that enough information for me to learn something else about the astral plane?
No, sure. Allow me to tell you about how often it is that you see passing gods who don't care about you. Okay, like the amount of times you will see an entity pass by and you scream for help because you have been trapped there for so long and you are so hungry and so alone. But it's happened so often that an entity will just pass by you, and sometimes it is because they do not notice you. You see, you are small when you are in astral plane. Sometimes you are a small speck in very large bowl. Sometimes it is just not possible for an entity to notice you, and sometimes they just do not care because what are you? A small little miserable thing that is crawling in the. Suffice to say, the astral plane is a very large place where a lot of creatures will pass you by.
All right. Kylo, we come back to you.
Yes.
Yours will be the last action taken for the night before we wrap the session.
Okay.
What do? Are you still hanging out up there?
No, my right as you say that, my alarm goes off. Give me a second.
Oh no. It's almost like it's 8:30.
That was way too perfect of timing. That did scare me a bit. Color at this point has pretty much determined this guy is A, an idiot, B, a fool, which makes them the worst kind of idiot because a foolish idiot is usually doesn't survive very long. And C, he knows he's taken extreme interest in his companions. And he's going to announce himself just to show just how much danger he was in originally by doing a small whistle.
This guy doesn't look up at you. He looks at the construct next to him immediately.
He thinks the construct whistled.
Yes.
Did he really?
As you said, he is a fool.
Keller gets annoyed and he quickly takes a parchment, writes into it. It says, "Look up," attaches it to the arrow, shoots it into a crate that whizzes past the necromancer's face. Just tunk.
He casts shield reflexively. This is probably a reflex that has saved his life in the past. He goes, I don't know anyone who would be shooting messages on arrows at me. Is this for one of you? And that's where we cut it. And that's
I don't know
where we
anyone
end
who
today's
shoot him.
session.
Kyler's
I
now
don't know.
considering just shooting him just to make the world a better place.
Go right ahead.
Uh,
I will
But
follow
he's
up.
not going
with,
to because Kyler's not evil.
Yeah, good.
thank you for the game, guys.